Very good evening to everyone. Uh,
Good evening.
we'll
Good
wait
evening.
for 3 minutes till everybody joins, maybe 2 minutes. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, great. I think we will start. So today we'll start with prayer. Ideally, every class we should have, but better late than never. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai.
Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah.
After invoking our Guru, we will start today's lecture. So today we will begin with a revision test. That's why I asked you to get your pen and pencil, pen and paper. There are 10 questions, very easy questions. The answers are within the questions. So I want you to take maybe 5 minutes to write the answers for each question. And we will discuss the answers at the end of the lecture. You all can see the questions, right? You all can see the questions, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I'm not able to see the 10th question.
Okay, should I read it out to you?
The screen can go a bit up. Yeah, or you can read it to me.
How many systems of natal chart preparations have you learned? Can you see it now?
Yes.
The synonym for system could be a style also, in case the word is confusing. How many how many of you have finished?
I'm done. I'm just order. I'm confused.
Okay.
Is there any time frame?
I'm
No,
done.
Okay.
not really. I mean, if you're done, we can start with the lecture. That's all. If you're not, it is okay. You can take your time and finish it later. We can discuss the answers later also, not a problem. So at the end of the lecture, again, I'll share the screen. You can write the answers later also, not a problem. Because anyways, the answers will not be diverted in the lecture, will not be given away. Or maybe some of them will be given away, yeah. Okay, those who have joined just now, this is just a revision test. You can take a screenshot of the test and answer it at your leisure also, not an issue. You're not going to be graded or marked for this test. It is just a revision or recollection of what you have learned so far. And maybe we will wait for another 2 minutes for everyone to finish. And we will start with the lecture. I have intentionally not kept MCQs because MCQs are very easy. So you have to rely a bit on your memory.
Yeah.
To recollect the answers. Yeah. But don't worry, all the answers are there. Even in today's lecture, you will get some of the answers. First 4 answers you may not get, first 5, but other answers you will get. One more minute and then we will start.
Yeah.
So maybe those who are finished we can have a dialogue. Have you all, I mean, how are you finding the lectures so far?
Interesting.
Interesting. Very nice.
Have you, have you learned this before? Maybe read it somewhere.
I've had my chart read, but I've never read a chart or seen how a chart is read. No.
Okay.
But I was a
I've
bit
seen
confused in the
charts,
last
but I
class.
don't know how to read them.
That is okay. That is why we are here.
I was a bit confused in the last class with regards to that placement of the second house, third house.
Okay.
I didn't
have
understand that. In the North Indian chart, I can understand counting the 12 houses, but in the South
right.
Indian it was
So
a bit
the North Indian chart has the houses fixed. So the
correct.
first diamond that you have is always your first house.
Correct.
You go anti-clockwise, where you go to the second triangle, the third triangle, then the fourth diamond, and again a triangle, triangle, diamond, triangle, triangle, diamond. So you have 1, 4, 7, and 10 houses as your diamonds, and the rest of the houses are triangles, right? So that is the style of North Indian chart where the houses are fixed. But in the South Indian chart, the houses are not fixed, but the signs are fixed. So if you see in the North Indian chart, you may have numbers as 1, 2,
Correct.
or 11 in the first house itself. So that represents the sign, the zodiac sign. So if 11 number is in your first diamond, that means your ascendant sign is your Aquarius.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So that is the primary difference between North and South Indian. Yeah.
Oh,
I
because
think-
Aquarius comes 11th in the sequence of.
Yes, exactly.
So
But
in that order.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, your doubts will get clear day by day. I assure you that. I mean, class by class. So, I think we will start with our lecture today. Some
Okay.
portion of it has already been covered in the last class, but it's just a revision. So, in the last class, we discussed about ascendant, right? Ascendant is nothing but the rising sign or the Lagna Rashi. Last class, we saw that there were 3 Rashis that we took into consideration. The most important of the 3, which really defines you as what you are in your physicality, is your ascendant or the
Rashi.
Lagna Rashi, right?
Lagna, yeah.
So when I say a Lagna Rashi, what it really means is, it means
Ascendant.
the rising or the ascendant sign at the eastern horizon. Okay. So when you are born at the eastern horizon, whichever Rashi is rising, that is your ascendant Rashi or Lagna Rashi, right? So from the viewpoint of the birth coordinates at the moment of your birth, right? That is the definition of a rising sign or the ascendant, right? So the rising sign is like a direct connection between our earth and the zodiac path. So it is a zodiac sign that was rising over the earth at the moment we took birth. It is effectively the same thing that I said. Now, every zodiac sign has a Rashi lord or a lordship, right? So a planet always rules the zodiac sign, okay? Every sign has its own lord. So this planet that rules the rising sign or the ascendant sign is considered as a chart ruler. So that planet will predominate in your character across the, sorry?
Rules the ascendant Rashi or in that particular Rashi?
Ascendant Rashi has a planet that rules it. So now there are 2.
Okay, ascendant Rashi. Okay.
Sorry, that was my son. Okay. So every house, it's like how we have the head of the family, head of the house. Similar way, every house, every not house, every zodiac sign has a lordship. That is a planet that rules over it. Okay. So the rising sign represents our appearance in the world, and it is said to describe our physical characteristics and our look. Okay. That is the whole concept of the ascendant. This was covered in the last class also. So this is a very crude diagram. It's a 2-dimensional diagram of a 3-dimensional planet and existence. So if you just imagine a baby is born here at this point, at this latitude and longitude on Earth, and if you draw a line, the location says Chennai, and if you draw a line to the eastern horizon, the rising sign over here is the Capricorn, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So this will be your no. Yeah. So this will be your ascendant sign. This is a very crude and a very crude diagram. It's I'll explain it to you looking at the chart, and you will get the picture more clear. Okay. So now there are 2 things. That is your ascendant sign. Okay. Now the concept of ascendant and sun sign. Okay. What is ascendant sign? Ascendant sign is nothing but the zodiac that is rising at the eastern horizon. Now, suppose say you are born at the time of sunrise. Means sun is also rising and the sign is also rising with the sun. So what will happen? There will be a coincidence of your sun sign and ascendant sign. Why? Because your sun is in the ascendant Rashi. You're getting my point? So if you draw a line from earth to sun and draw it till the ecliptic at the eastern horizon, that will be your ascendant and your sun sign together if your birth is at the sunrise. Okay, for example, in the left wheel, if you see, this is the eastern horizon and Aries is the ascending Rashi. Okay, and it is at the time of sunrise and the sun is also in the same Rashi. So your sun sign and the ascendant sign is the same. Okay, vice versa. If you're born, say, late in the evening or at night, the sun is in Aries, but at the time of your birth, it was not sunrise. It was maybe mid-afternoon or something else. So the rising sign at that time was Libra. So your ascendant sign now will be Libra and your sun sign will be Aries because sun is in the Aries Rashi. Is that clear?
Does it always happen? Like, is there a fixed pattern that is followed? Like at sunrise, it's Aries, followed by Taurus, then Gemini, or it varies every day?
It is fixed depending on the planetary positions. At that particular day, whatever Rashi is there, it is fixed based on that. So what I have done is I have taken out Rashis of one entire day with 2 hour period and Rashi of 1 year so that you understand the concept better. I will show it to you. I know this might be confusing now, but when I give you an example, it will be clear. Okay, so there are two concepts here. So the Rashi, basically the Rashi moves every 2 hours. So after 2 hours, you will see that Aries would have moved up and Taurus would have come here. You got the point? Right? So Aries would have moved up and Taurus would have come. So suppose say at 6:30, your ascendant sign is Aries. At 8:30, if anybody is born, their ascendant will be Taurus. At 10:30, it will be Gemini. At 12:30, it will be Cancer. So every 2 hours, the ascendant will move 30 degrees. Is that clear? It's like a wheel. Yeah. Okay. So this is just stick with this concept and we'll go ahead and I'll explain it to you more in detail. So this chart we saw last class, if everybody recollects, we have 3 signs that we consider: sun sign, moon sign, and the rising sign or the ascendant sign. So sun sign also called as Surya Rashi, moon sign is the Chandra Rashi, and the rising sign is the ascendant Rashi or Lagna Rashi, right? So location of the sun in one of those 12 zodiacs at the specific time and location of birth is your sun sign. For example, in the previous diagram, at the time of sunrise only you were born. So sun is located in Aries. So Aries will be your sun sign, right? And Aries will also be your ascendant sign. Okay. Then it is based on the...
Generally do only for natal charts when the time of birth is in the morning.
The coincidence, yes.
Okay.
The coincidence of having a sun and a rising sign as the same one is only at the time of sunrise. Absolutely.
Sunrise.
Yes. Once in 24 hours. Correct.
Okay.
Only at the time of sunrise. Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So what does the sun indicate? The sun sign basically indicates a person's ego or the soul.
Mind.
That is sun sign. So the sun changes the zodiac sign approximately once in a month. So if the sun is in Aries, say zodiac sign, okay, in the month of January, in the month of February, sun will now move to the next zodiac, which is Taurus. So the sun sign for all those born in the month where sun is in Aries will have sun sign of Aries. It's similar to the Western one, correct?
Okay.
But the Western days are defined and they're different. They do not really overlap with the Indian or Vedic sun sign. Okay. Now, moon sign. What is moon sign? Moon Rashi is where
Okay.
the zodiac in which the moon is lying, right? Now, the moon is the inner self or the emotion or the mind, the mana. That represents, the moon sign represents that. Now, the motion of moon is much faster than the sun because moon takes only 2.5 days to traverse one zodiac. So, for 2.5 days, all the people born in those 2.5 days will have the same moon sign,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
And after those 2.5 days, the moon will again shift its position to the next Rashi. Okay.
Okay.
Now the most subtle one. Why is the ascendant very significant? Because ascendant changes every 2 hours.
Every 2 hours.
Yes.
That signifies your chart.
Yes. So the
Nature.
ascendant is actually the one which is more refined and more fine-tuned to what you are. So that is a self. It talks about the self and the one that we show to the world. And this sign moves every 2 hours. So it is very subtle. Every 2 hours, you will find people having different ascendants. Right? So that is the difference between a sun sign.
Correct.
Sorry. Yes. Yes, you had a doubt.
I'm fine.
Okay. Okay. So this is a tabular representation of the similarities and differences between sun, moon, and rising sun. Okay. Now, the question of Mr. Nikhil ji, that the zodiac signs and Vedic sun signs में इतना difference क्यों है, एक महीने का हम आगे पीछे क्यों चलते हैं, is because अपना starting date जो है for Aries in the Western sign is March 21st to April 20th. But for Vedic, it is 14th of April to May 15th is Aries. Okay. And if you see, Capricorn is Makar Rashi. Jan 14th is Makar Sankranti, right?
Yeah.
So Makar Rashi will be from Jan 14th to Feb 13th. So that is the difference, that the Aries, there is almost a month's difference in the Western and the Vedic sun sign. So if you're in zodiac, if you are, I mean, according to the Western sign, if you're a Scorpio, maybe here you will be the next one or the earlier one. Is it clear? It doesn't coincide. That is the reason. Is that clear, Mr. Nikhil?
Yeah, that means persons who are born between January 14th and February 13th, the sun sign will be in Capricorn.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So these dates on the Vedic sun sign, are they fixed or they change based on
They are
the?
fixed. They are fixed.
Because my birth is 14th May and I'm a Taurian.
14th May. And you're
Yeah,
a
morning. And I'm a Taurian.
Taurian. Okay. There is a subtle difference of 1 day, na? 1 day means a degree. Okay. Yeah, it could be. It could overlap or it could be. So is it, so did you check your degree of sun in that Taurus?
Yeah, it's very close. And I
0,
think
0 or 29? No, it must be 0, 0
yeah, it
degree.
was 28, 29, something like that.
Yes.
And I think
It's
the
not-
first time you had showed charts, right? That is when we also had this discussion.
Yes, yes. So what happens is, we say it is 30 days, but it is not really 30. It's less.
Yeah.
For calculation purpose, we say 30, but it is actually 27 point some. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is why there is this slight, and those especially who fall on the border line, na, wo cusp, yahan bhi, wahan bhi. So that those calculations can go a little up down. I understand that because even Mera ascendant is by NC Lahiri system is Kumbha, but by the Raman system is Meena.
Ma'am,
Yes.
see, according to my birth, I'm November 9th born. Western sun sign, it will be Scorpio. But
November.
in my astrology, I am Mesha Rashi born ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಜಾತಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು. It's written in my this thing. So how it is related? I'm really confused now.
Mesh Rashi, is it your sun sign?
Yes. According
No,
to
it's-
Vedic.
No, it should be Libra.
The moon sign.
November 9th means it should come in Tula Rasi.
No.
Hmm. Okay, no
That
problem.
means-
What is your good name?
Shobha Surendra.
Shobha. Yeah. We will check your chart. We will check your chart. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We will
According to
check.
my chart, it is always the Mesh Rashi they say. So that's why
Yes. Okay, okay. I'll make a note of this and your doubt. And
how
we
it will be. So
Yes, yes, yes. Don't worry. We
Okay.
will get that.
thank you.
Yeah. November 9th. Okay.
Miss, could we just go back to that wheel for a second, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so on this wheel, you've shown that Sun is currently in the house of Aries.
Yeah.
All right, so his sun sign, his Lagna Lord is Aries.
Lagna Lord is not Aries. Aries is his Lagna Rashi. But Aries ka jo Lord hai, the Rashi Lord
The
is
house in
Mars.
which is the house in which Aries is placed at the time of his birth.
That is one. Always the ascendant sign has house one.
Aries is number one, correct?
Yes. Is that clear? So in the South Indian chart system, whatever is the ascendant sign, for example, in this right wheel, the ascendant sign here is Libra because that
Libra,
is the
correct.
ascending sign. But then when you calculate the house, it is number one. Libra
Seven.
will be one.
Yeah.
And then it will be so on and so forth. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So Libra is the seventh planet in the first house.
Libra is the sign, not a planet. It is
Yeah,
a
I mean the
constant.
seventh. Yeah,
Yes,
sorry,
yes,
seventh.
yes. Yes. But for calculation of house, it is the first house.
Correct.
Is that clear?
I think it will gradually.
It will.
as we
It will.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Don't worry at
sink in
all.
slowly.
Sorry.
It will sink in slowly.
Yes,
I'm getting
absolutely.
confused between the sun sign and ascendant.
Don't worry. I have, for this very reason, I have spent a lot of time to prepare charts, which I will show at the end of the lecture.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe the doubts will be clear. Okay. So now, if you, now this is the wheel, right? This is the ecliptic, the zodiac. This is our earth. Now these are the houses, house ka wheel. So if you draw the line to the ascendant, this is the eastern horizon. You can see that at the eastern horizon is your Cancer sign, right? And
Yeah.
this also your first house. This will be your first house. The Cancer sign will be your first house. So then this is the ascendant sign and this is the first house in your chart. So if you draw a chart, the South Indian natal chart, if you see Cancer here, can you see this box?
Yeah.
You can see ASC written over there with a slash, right? With a diagonal slash. So the ASC stands for ascendant. So Cancer becomes your ascendant sign and it is indicated as ASC, right? Now, let's move to Leo, the next sign. Can you see Rahu written over here?
Yes.
Yes. So if you see in this diagram, if you draw a line from Earth to Rahu and extend it up to the ecliptic, it will fall in the Leo sign. So Rahu is going to be your second house in the Leo sign. Can you see the same information translated here in the box?
Yes.
Yes. Next is your Virgo, correct? After
Okay.
Cancer is Leo, after Leo is Virgo. Now, if you draw a line from Earth to Virgo, are there any planets in the path? No.
No,
That's why
So
this
it's
box
blank.
is empty, correct? And it is also your third house because Cancer is your first one. 1, 2, 3, right? Next, if you see this box, this is Libra. Now, when you draw a line from Earth to Libra, can you see any planet there?
No.
No. So therefore, in Libra,
It's
we have
blank.
not written any planets. It is blank. And it is also the fourth house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming next is Scorpio. Now, we have written Sun and Mercury over here. The reason being, if you draw a line from Earth to ecliptic, you will see two planets lying in the path. That is Sun and Mercury. Therefore, Sun and Mercury will lie in the zodiac of Scorpio. And this will be your 5th house. Is this concept
So-
getting clear?
Yeah, this is clear. So I think in the South Indian way, basically, every house is fixed for that particular zodiac sign.
No, no. House is not fixed. Zodiac positioning is fixed. Because
Ah.
Cancer is at the horizon, we have labeled it as 1.
Started counting it from there. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So the
So if it-
calculations start from the ascendant sign, which is Cancer, and
Yeah.
moves in the clockwise direction in this chart. Right?
And if it is North Indian, then the numbers are fixed.
Yes.
With
The
this
numbers are
example,
fixed.
Lagna won't have anything, right?
Sorry.
With
Yes.
this planetary
Yes.
position,
Lagna will
won't
not have
have
anything.
anything.
So the first diamond, if you recollect the North Indian chart, the first
Yeah.
diamond will be empty.
Yes.
But it will have a number 4. 4 represents the 4th sign, which is Cancer.
Okay.
Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th zodiac sign is Cancer. So you will have a diamond with no
counting.
planet inside, but number 4, which represents the 4th zodiac sign. Is that clear? So why
So
do
the
you have?
counting would start from number 4 for North Indian, and over here because
Yes,
it's
yes.
fixed
So
for
the
the zodiac
difference,
sign.
the difference is you will have numbers also written in the North Indian chart. But in the South Indian chart, you will not have numbers per se. You will have planet names. In that, you will have planet names and numbers, both.
Okay.
And the number there represents what? The zodiac sign. Is that clear? We'll just complete this so you the picture is even clearer. Now,
It's clear.
next is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth house is Sagittarius, right? Sagittarius, if you draw a line from Earth to Sagittarius, there are no planets in the path. So Sagittarius zodiac sign, which is the 6th house for this person, has no planets. It is empty. Okay. Next is Capricorn. Capricorn is the 7th house for this ascendant. So if you draw a line, the planet here is Venus. Therefore, we have written here Venus. Is this clear?
Miss, how do you get this initial diagram of this this oval diagram that you've portrayed over here?
Yeah.
How do you reach,
Geocentric.
how do you reach this particular diagram?
So see, everybody knows the motions and the positions of the planet. The planetary positions are predictive. Can you say that? Can you, do you agree with me on that? Means today,
Yes.
if the Earth is at point X, in say 10 days, we know that Earth will be in position Y. Is that clear?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
we know for sure
Period and
that
distance.
if the planet is at position X, it is going to take 365 days for it to come back to its original X position. Is that concept clear? So because we
Yes.
know the speed, because we know the path, the distance, we can predict that at this point in time, what will be the planetary positions in the sky.
Yes.
It is, see, what you are seeing on the left is a fact. It is not.
So
Okay,
what day month is this? This particular chart is for what particular day or month or year?
That
This
is
position.
immaterial. That is immaterial. Right now, it is immaterial because you're not calculating it. It
So
could
this
be.
would vary.
And why are we going in anti-clockwise here? And in the Raman chart, we go clockwise?
No. So this we are going east to west because that's how the zodiac moves.
Our
But
zodiac
when
moves.
we-
Okay. East
yeah,
to west.
but when we actually
East to west.
do it on the South Indian style, we have to go clockwise,
Okay.
right?
That is for calculation. This is the real factual.
Yes, that is a factual, but of course a very crude diagram of the fact. very crude.
Okay.
It's a 2D image of a 3D thing. So you have to take it with a pinch of salt, first of all. Second of all, definitely you can predict which year, and this I'm quite sure you can, the what do you call, great people can predict, but I don't have the acumen or the aptitude to predict what year and what this. People can predict with the positions because they are predictive positions, because we know
Yeah, that's why we have the mathematics for it, no? So we don't do it.
exactly
The
astronomically
AI will
part
do
of
it.
it. Yes, yes. So what you see on the left is factual. It is what is the planetary position at the time of your birth. It is a factual thing. You're only plotting it in a box for convenience of calculation.
Okay. The right side, the Raman chart is calculations for convenience, and left is the factual method of moving.
Yes. So right side is not Raman. It is a South Indian chart. It is a natal chart.
Okay.
It is Jataka.
Okay.
But the Ayan Masa, which is the calculation part, is a Raman.
Okay.
It could be, there are 4-5. NC Lahiri, PV Narasimha Rao also is there. There are different calculation methods also. I am not going into that because my knowledge is zero when it comes to those calculations. Because if you go in depths of those, you need to really master the art of calculations. So
Okay.
for us, luckily, the computation processes are so convenient that we have to
Computerized.
just put our date, time of birth and place, and everything is calculated and given to us. All we have to now do is understand what each planet, what each house, and what each zodiac signifies and describes the individual. That's all.
So the good thing over here is that each house is already pre-marked. That cannot change.
Absolutely.
That's the plus.
Yes.
Now, based on your calculations, you just put your ascendant and then calculate
yes.
clockwise, house-wise. Okay, fair enough.
Yes,
Got that.
perfect.
Because
So we don't need to make a
traveling to my
natal chart.
chart
We
and
just need
understand.
to interpret a natal chart.
Yes, absolutely. So the scope of this lecture series, or whatever you call it, classes, is for you to only be able to interpret what is a prepared natal chart of your own or someone else's.
Okay.
Yes. So, but for that, you have to kind of orient yourself and imagine how this would have been prepared. You may not understand in depth and the methods of calculation, but just to understand, to get a perspective.
Get an idea.
Yes, yes. To understand
Get an idea why.
Just imagine we are nothing. We are minuscule when it comes to the sun, Earth. So that is the impact these planets have on us as individuals. And just to maybe bow down to the planetary, planets and the astronomical giants, we have to just get that perspective. That's all. So is this kind of clear how we derive the natal chart based on the planetary position in the sky?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This is again a very crude way of showing it. It may be even more complex, but we'll not go to the complexities. Yeah. So like I had put a question earlier, that styles of drawing a chart or, calculating. So there are 3 methods they have shown here, but there is also a Northeast Indian, which is missed here. So in the South Indian, the signs are fixed and the calculation, the movement is clockwise, right? So Aries will always occupy this box and Pisces will always occupy this box. This is the South Indian system. And in the North Indian system, you have these diamonds. You have 4 diamonds and the rest are triangles, right? Excuse me. And these diamonds represent house number 1, 4, 7, and 10. And the rest, and the direction of movement is anti-clockwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. And this is the Western sign, which is almost similar to the diagram earlier. And this is how it goes. If this is the first one at the eastern horizon, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, the houses are fixed. The signs could vary. Right? Similar to the North Indian. It's that this also goes anti-clockwise. Okay, so there are different methods in drawing the birth charts. The South Indian and the North Indian use different diagrams. There is no difference in predictions given on their basis. It's just the style of drawing and ease of looking at the chart. So the signs move clockwise in South Indian chart as compared to the anti-clockwise in the North Indian and the Western chart. Is this difference clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let's
Yes.
go on. Right. Coming now to the zodiac signs. So this is also an answer to one of the question I asked, correct? Now today we will see the Western and the Sanskrit name, the English and the Sanskrit name for the zodiac signs. So first is the Aries or the Mesha. Second is the Taurus or the Vrishabha. Third is the Gemini or the Miduna. Fourth is the Cancer or the Karkataka. Fifth is the Leo or Simha. Sixth is Virgo or Kanya. Seventh is Libra or Tura. Eighth is Scorpio or Vrishchika. Ninth is Sagittarius or Dhanu. Tenth is Capricorn or Makara. 11th is Aquarius or Kumbha. And 12th is Pisces or Meena. Right? If you are not well versed with these names, slowly you will be. It is better that you learn both. That is the Sanskrit as well as the English names. And the order. Right? So coming to the planets that we consider for astrological purposes are Sun, also called as Ravi or Surya, Moon or Chandra, Mercury or Buddha, Venus or Shukra, Mars or Mangala, Jupiter or Guru, or also called as Brihaspati, and Saturn or Shanishwara. Shani-Shwara, never say Shani only. Dr. Bala always says, never say Shani alone, it is Shanishwara. Okay. And of course, last but not the least, the nodes, that is the northern node or dragon's head, which is Rahu, and the southern node or dragon's tail, which is the Ketu. Okay. Now, important point, these are all physical planetary planets or stars, right? Rahu and Ketu are not physically there. They are mere shadow planets, or they are basically a junction. It will come next.
Miss, can you just go back to the previous one, please?
Yes, this one?
Yeah. Just for a second.
No problem.
Saturn, you said, is denoted as Shani.
Shanishwara.
Shanishwara. Always call it
Shanishwara.
Shanishwara. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I will share the slides also with you, so not to worry. Yeah. So now, very important, important, because I have explained this chart, this table in form of astrology charts. I have taken efforts to download them, and I will show it to you next. So if you see the speed with which planets traverse one box. Now you saw that there were 12 boxes in the natal chart, right? One box is nothing but 30 degrees in the ecliptic. Okay. Now, what is the speed of each of these planets to traverse? What is the time that these planets take to traverse one box of 30 degrees? Okay. That is the calculation here. That concept is clear? What I'm talking about? So, Sun will take 30 days to traverse one box. Okay. Or one Rashi. Moon will take 2.5 days to traverse one Rashi. Okay. Mercury and Venus will also take 30 days to traverse one Rashi. Mars will take 45 days to traverse one Rashi. Jupiter will take 1 year to traverse one box or one Rashi or 30 degrees. Saturn will take 2.5 years to traverse one box. And Rahu and Ketu will take 18 months to traverse one box. If you see the speed, the fastest in this is Moon.
Moon.
Moon will take 2.5 days, followed by Sun, Mercury, and Venus, which will take 1 month each. Followed by Mars, which will take 45 days, followed by Jupiter, which will take 1 year, followed by Saturn, which will take 2.5 years. Followed by Rahu and Ketu, which will take 18 months. And then last is the Saturn, which takes 2.5 years. Now, if you see in the natal chart, you will also have a depiction of Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto by UR, NP, and PL. But because the distance is far and they take many years to traverse one box, the significance is pretty much nil. So that is not really considered. Okay. So you understood, you got this concept of traversing one box or traversing one Rashi. Now I will show you with live example, not live. I will show you with example how it will reflect in the box. Okay. In our natal chart, not box. Sorry. Okay. So I will skip this introduction to planets to the next class because I have sent you one Amar Chitra Katha PDF, right? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes. So it is basically Ramayana, and I want you to read it just for the heck of it. And because I will be asking you, I will be correlating Ramayana with the planets and making concepts a bit clearer. So I will skip this planet part for today, and we will talk about the nodes, and even this I will skip. We will talk about this I will take, and the charts that I was talking about. What time is it now? And can anybody tell?
9:15.
9:20.
9:15.
9:17 to be.
Okay. Okay. No problem. That means we have 15 more minutes.
Right.
Okay. So the most notorious Rahu and Ketu is what you all wanted to know, right? So Rahu and Ketu are nothing but shadow planets that we know. One is the dragon's head or the northern node, and the second is the southern node or the dragon's tail. So Rahu and Ketu are nothing but they are Vedic names of the grahas, which are not actually planets, but points on the sky where the solar and the lunar paths intersect each other. Okay. So if you consider Earth as a geocentric system, if you assume that sun and moon are moving around the Earth, then the path that sun and moon will intersect, that path is the Rahu and the Ketu. The northern path would be the Rahu and the southern point will be the Ketu. So the northern node is Rahu and the southern node is Ketu, and it's always found opposite to each other, 180 degrees. So even in a natal chart, I will show you examples and it will be clearer. They are always diagonally opposite to each other and aspecting each other, looking at each other. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, we will skip this part because I want to introduce it via some other concept, but we will even this we will skip. Okay, now coming to the example. Now, previous classes I have told you about two motions, right? One is rotation.
And revolution.
And revolution, right? Now, rotation is what? Rotation is movement across around one's own
axis.
Now, if you keep the rotation fixed, means let us say we will freeze the Earth at this point in time. Means at say 9:21, we have the Earth has stopped rotating around itself, but the revolution is on. Means it is still moving around the sun, but it has stopped rotating. Assume that, okay? Just for fun. It will never really happen, but just for fun. Now, say that at 27th November, that is yesterday, at the time 9:21 and 21 seconds. Okay. This is the position of the sky. Means what? Somebody born at 9:21, 21 seconds at night in Pune on 27th of November will have these planets as in the sky. Okay. And this will be our ascendant. This ascendant is where it is in Cancer. Correct. Perfect. Right. And look at the other planets and the numbers over their heads. Okay. We will first look at only two. That is Sun and the Moon. The degree here is 12 and degree for Moon is 15. Okay. Now, Next, we will see the moon transition. Now, if at the same time point, that is 21, 21, 21, on 29th of November, that is tomorrow, if we see the chart in the sky, can you see moon has moved from this box, which
Next
is
Rasi.
Taurus, to Gemini? Can you see the movement?
Mithuna.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But the ascendant is same. Ascendant is Cancer. Of course, 2-degree difference is there, but ascendant is still in Cancer. Right? Here, if you see, Venus has also moved because Venus was in the last fag end of 28 degrees. Leave that Venus. You see Sun. Sun also has moved, has around about same degrees. Well, it has not really moved the box, but the only planet that has really moved the box other than Venus is Moon. We are seeing the Moon transition. So in 2 days, what we had seen in 2 days, Moon will move, traverse the box.
Correct.
Correct? So in this chart, if you see Saturn is as it is, Pluto is as it is, Mercury is as it is, Mars is as it is, Uranus, Jupiter is as it is, Neptune is as it is, Moon has moved. Even ascendant is as it is. Moon has moved. Okay. This is if you have frozen the rotation. It is at 21, 21, 21, exact time. But the date is different. Next day. Because revolution is still going on. Okay. Now,
Shouldn't Sun and Venus move at the same time since it's 30 days each?
roundabout.
No?
Sorry.
Sun and Venus move at the same time
Yes,
since they're
yes.
30 days.
But there is some because it is still question mark for Venus. I don't know. I have read it somewhere, so I've written that. I will get back to you on that. For us, right
No,
now,
no, I'm
Venus is
just-
not very important.
Okay.
Ideally, yes, what you're saying is absolutely right. If the motion is 30 days, means they will also transit at the same, means move at the same time. You're right. Conceptually, concept-wise, you're right. Yes. Now, if you see exactly 1 month, 27 November 2023 to 27 December 2023, same time, 21, 21, 21. Pune.
Sun
Sun
has
is
moved.
Sun has moved.
Next
Sun has
Rasi.
moved. So has Mars moved with it.
Venus also.
Mars has 45 days, but Mars has also moved with it. Venus has also moved because Venus was earlier over here in 28, right? And then
Mercury
now,
hasn't moved.
now it has moved 1 box ahead. So did you see that 30 days has made, and now again a very interesting part, ascendant is still Cancer, right?
Why?
Because the ascendant depends on the rotational motion, not the revolution.
Oh,
You got my point. The rotation
yeah.
of sun determines, sorry, the rotation of the moon, sorry, the
Earth.
rotation of the earth determines the ascendant. That is the magic, right? Now, if
So
you
at
see
the
the
night,
other
same
planets,
time, Cancer is same place.
same place. Maybe degree, little bit different, but leave that degree aside. See Pluto, same box. Saturn, same box. Rahu, Neptune, same box. Uranus, Jupiter, same
Uranus,
box.
Jupiter.
Moon will move every 2 days. So it will come back to its original position or even cross it. Okay.
Miss, even Mercury should move on up.
Mercury, yeah. This is a bit
Mercury
question
and Sun
mark
have
for
moved.
me. Yeah. See, let's not go into depth of Mercury and Venus because even that is a big question mark for me because I was also confused. But let's look at only Sun right now, just for the sake of simplicity. Let's not go much deep. Okay. Is this concept clear of 30 days transition
Yes.
of 1 box for Sun?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, again, if you see, now I have moved from 27th November 2023 to 27 November 2024, 1 year. 1 साल बीत गया है, लेकिन my time is same, 21, 21, 21. Means I have frozen my rotation. Where is the ascendant? Still in Cancer. Right? Now, if you see Jupiter takes 1 year.
Correct.
Yes,
Jupiter
moved.
has now moved 1 box ahead. Can you see this motion?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Now, Uranus has also moved 1 box. But if you see the degree of Uranus, it was 27. It was very close to moving only. Because 1 box is 30 degrees. Once the Uranus hits 30, it will cross over and become 0 to the other box. So here the degree is 0, 2.
Yeah.
But leave Uranus aside. Right now we are looking at Jupiter. Jupiter has transitioned to the other box in 1 year period. Correctly,
Yeah.
as per the calculations. Is it right? Now,
Yes.
see, look at Saturn. It is same place. Degree has changed. 08 has become now 20. Pluto, 05 has become 07. Rahu, 29. Rahu, ha. Now, the interesting part about Rahu and Ketu is, if planets are moving in a clockwise direction,
They
Rahu
move
moves
retrograde.
anti-clockwise. So degrees will become smaller. If this is 29, it has become 10.
Does that mean retrograde?
No, it doesn't
No,
mean
that's
that.
something else.
Yes. Retrograde means if the planets are moving away from the sun, it is retrograde. I
Okay.
think so, but please let me clarify this.
Okay.
I will write it down. Yeah. So is this interesting or not? If you keep the time same, 21, 21, 21, ascendant box will not change. It will be Cancer, even though 1 year has passed. In fact, even though 1, 2, 3 days, whatever number of days go, if the time is the same, your ascendant will remain the same. You got my point? Exactly same.
Yes.
And of course, position also. If I had to change it from Pune to maybe Nagpur, the ascendant would have been different. Or Pune to some other Chennai, ascendant would have been different. Two things I have kept fixed in this chart: time and place.
And location.
Right. But the day has changed. So that is why the transition you have seen. Now, next we will see Saturn. Now, I have now traversed 2 साल बाद 27 नवंबर 2023 का अब मैं हो गई हूँ 27 नवंबर 2025.
25.
असेंडेंट फिर भी कैंसर है. जुपिटर ऑलरेडी 2 घर आगे आ चुका है. सैटर्न 1 घर आगे आया है 2 साल बाद.
2.5 years, yes.
Yes. So this, and if you see Uranus, Uranus also has moved a bit. Jupiter has moved, as you can see. Neptune is as it is. Rahu एक घर पीछे आया है. देखो, Rahu has become 21 here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's moving anti-clockwise.
Yes. Rahu moves anti-clockwise, and the other planets move clockwise.
So is this what happened on 30th October when Rahu and Ketu changed houses and they went backwards? Is this the phenomenon that happened?
On that,
I mean,
I don't know of that. Sorry.
They moved houses, right, on 30th. I mean, I saw it.
Transit. Yeah.
So this is the same thing?
Yes. Transit is nothing but
18
this.
months?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Yes. And if you see Pluto अपने जगह छोड़ ही नहीं रहा है, क्योंकि Pluto का सबसे कम मूवमेंट है, क्योंकि सबसे दूर है Pluto. It will take many years for it to move that one box.
Not in a person's lifetime.
Yeah, quite possible. So this concept of keeping the rotation fixed and only looking at the revolution, is this clear?
Yes.
Yes. And when your rotation is fixed, that is time is fixed and place is fixed, your ascendant is also fixed. It is the Cancer. Every time, correctly at that same time, from the same place, the same sign will rise. It's like the sun. Sun will never stop rising, correct?
Mm.
Yes. So this concept of ascendant rising, is it clear? The concept of
Yes.
planets transiting houses in 1 year, 2 years, 1 month, is this clear?
Yes.
Yes. And the motion of Rahu going anti-clockwise, that is also clear.
Yes.
Rahu and Ketu, right?
Rahu and Ketu both. Yes. So if you see Ketu
Okay.
is here and now it is come here.
Come up.
Leo.
Okay.
From
Okay.
Virgo, it has gone to Leo.
Okay.
And it
Okay,
takes
got it.
18 months. It takes a year and a half.
Both for Rahu and Ketu, it is 8.5.
18
Yes.
months.
Equally.
1.5
They move
years.
at equal.
Equal.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they will always be diagonal to each other. Rahu is diagonal to Ketu. Rahu is diagonal to Ketu. Always.
Okay.
180 degrees. 21, 21. 29, 29. Here, the
Oh.
degrees. Right? 180 degrees. Correct.
Mm.
This concept is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So अपना chart क्या है, क्यों है ऐसा? This concept is clear, right?
Because degrees
Now-
don't matter right now, right? Degrees
Sorry?
we shouldn't pay heed to at this point of time.
Degrees, no. Don't
Okay.
pay heed to it because you'll unnecessarily complicate it. When the
Okay.
time is right, you will learn about it.
Okay.
I myself am learning, so please forgive
Okay.
me for
Okay.
that.
No, not at all. It's been fine so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah. So this concept now comes to when the revolution is fixed.
Fixed.
Means what? Rotation is happening. मतलब एक दिन in one day, how many charts you will see. Okay. Now, assume that this is a chart prepared of a child at yesterday born 6:30 a.m. 6:30 बजे सुबह का एक बंदा है जिसका जन्म हुआ है. And if you see, where is the ascendant? Ascendant is here.
8th house, Scorpio.
That is Scorpio. And the sun is also in the ascendant. क्यों? क्योंकि sunrise का time है. Correct?
Yes, yes, yes,
So,
yes,
this person's sun sign and ascendant sign is the same.
yes.
Correct? Which is your Vrishchika. Okay.
Mm.
Now, this person's moon sign is what?
Where the moon is,
Taurus.
in the 5th house.
Taurus.
Leo.
Rishabha.
Taurus.
Taurus.
Rishabha.
Taurus.
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 Yes,
Seventh house.
Vrishabha. See, this is
Oh,
Aries. What
1,
I
2,
told you.
sorry. Taurus,
Ah,
correct. 1,
yes.
2.
1, 2, right. This is
Correct.
Taurus. Okay. So now
I
we
was
know
seeing the 0,
that
5, I got mixed with the degree
no,
and the
no, no.
house.
See, that the numbers in the South Indian chart here are the degrees. They are nothing to do
I got
with the, yeah.
so 1, 2,
No, no
12,
problem.
1,
No problem.
2.
Yes, yes. Right? This is clear. Now, ye 27 November 2023 at 6:30 a.m. we have seen this chart. Cut to 2 hours. 2 hours later. Okay. Just see again. Huh? In 2 hours, the ascendant has moved ahead.
Sagittarius.
Right? Now, if you see the previous chart, see the Mercury, we'll go box by box. Okay. Now, this is one box, ascendant box. You have Sun, Mars, and ascendant. Here, you have Sun, Mars as it is. Ascendant has moved ahead. Right? So, the only sign that has only thing that has moved is the ascendant. Correct? Which is in the Dhanu, Sagittarius. Mercury, if you see here, Mercury is still at 0, 0. Here also 0, 0.
Yes.
Pluto here is 0, 4. Here also 0, 4. Saturn is 0, 6. Here also 0, 6. Rahu is 28. Neptune is 0, 0. Here also 0, 0, 28. Then Uranus is 26. Jupiter is 13. Here also same. Moon is 0, 5 and here is 0, 7. Why? Because moon moves faster.
Yeah.
Moon takes 2.5 days. So it will move 1 or 2 degrees in 2 hours. Means 1 degree per hour. So ये movement already ho chuka hai. Then these 3 houses are blank. These 3 houses are blank. Then sorry, these 3. Then we have in Virgo we have Ketu at 28 and Venus as 26. Same.
Correct.
So in 2 hours there is really no change in the chart provided the location is the same. Okay. The only movement is the ascendant. Right? Is this concept clear? In a day, ये अभी हम एक दिन की बात कर रहे हैं, just 24 hours. Okay?
12 charts.
Sorry?
12 charts.
Yeah. So so 27 November 2023, one chart at 6:30. That is one person born at 6:30 will have this chart. One person born at 8:30 at the same place will have this chart with ascendant move to the next house. Is that concept clear?
Yes.
The concept of ascendant moving every 2 hours is what I'm trying to explain over here. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, got it.
At 10:30, what do you have? Where is ascendant? It has gone up ahead.
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Yes. All the other planets are same. Have they
Yes.
moved? Except moon. Moon has moved 1 degree, 8. From 7, it has become 8. And
Okay.
the ascendant has moved 1 box. Next, 12:30. Ascendant has moved 1 box.
11.
Moon has moved 9, 1
Aquarius.
more degree, 9. All the other planets same. 2:30. Ascendant has moved 1 box. All the other planets, moon has moved 1 degree. Ascendant has moved 1 box at 4:30. Moon has moved 1 degree. At 6:30, ascendant and moon are in the same box. So, what does this mean?
Sun sign and moon sign are the same.
Lagna.
Lagna and the Chandra Rashi are the same.
Same.
Sun sign is Vrishchik.
So ascendant and moon sign are the same.
Yes. Ascendant and Chandra Rashi are the same. So, if a person born at 6:30 in the morning will have sun and ascendant same, and a person born at 6:30 in the evening will have
Will
sun
have
and sorry,
Chandra Rashi
moon
and
ascendant.
Ascendant. Same.
same. Okay.
Yes. This concept is clear?
Yes.
Yes. Coming next, cut to 8:30. 8:30 baje, ascendant has moved to the Gemini. Moon has moved 1 degree. Next, ascendant has
Cancer.
moved to Cancer. Moon has moved 1 degree at 10:30. At 12:30 at night, the next day, ascendant has moved one more house. It has come to Leo. Moon has moved 1 degree. All the other planets are in the same position. Next, ascendant has moved to Virgo and moon has moved 1 degree. Ascendant has moved to Libra and moon has
Libra.
moved 1 degree. And correctly at 6:30 the next day, where was ascendant on 27th? Scorpio.
Scorpio.
So it's
Same
come to
house,
Scorpio.
the ascendant has come at 6:30 at the same location on 28th. Ascendant has come back to Scorpio and moon has moved 1 degree. This concept of ascendant moving every zodiac in 2 hours, is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
This concept should be fixed in the mind,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So for this, it took me quite a long time to type and get each zodiac and, put it so that this concept, this motions have to be understood.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Okay. So was this class more interesting because of the actual natal chart?
Yes,
Yes.
it was.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. So the more you get used to seeing your natal charts, the more you will be well versed with it. Right now, don't go into the nitty-gritties of degrees, because degrees also will have their significance. But let's first, it's like learning ABCD. Till you learn ABCD, you don't jump to grammar, right? First, you learn the ABCD, you learn the vowels, you learn the consonants, you learn the combinations of vowels and consonants. Then you go to grammar. It's something like that when it comes to learning about degrees, right? So, yeah, I hope this class was more exciting because it was more relatable to your natal charts and how to see them and how the motions are. And definitely next class. So next class will be based on the Amar Chitrakarta that I have sent you on Ramayana. I'm sure you will be knowing about Ramayana, the story of Ramayana, but just for fun, read it. It is maybe 90 pages or 50 pages, I don't know. It's a cartoon book. I will be basing the concept of the planets and their characteristics on Ramayana. So that is why the reference. And it will be more clear in the next class. Yeah? Okay.
Is that you take that test next time, those 10 questions?
Oh, yes.
That,
I
yeah.
forgot. Yes.
10th, I'm not able to understand the 10th question. What exactly systems? How many
It is a
systems?
system. That is what.
South Indian, North Indian,
Science,
and
science.
West.
Yes,
One
yes.
And the
only.
Western.
Yes.
Is it 3?
Three,
Okay.
yeah, 4.
Okay.
Northeast Indian also
Northeast.
included. Yeah, Northeast Indian also included. So the first
Okay.
question is, yeah, anybody can answer, no problem.
Jyotisha.
Yes, correct, Jyotisha.
Jyotir Vidya, I wrote.
Jyotir Vidya, correct. No problem. Yes, what is the meaning of the word Jyoti?
Light.
Light.
It's a light.
Correct, perfect. Then which part of Veda is Jyotir Vidya?
Astronomy and astrology.
Rig Veda.
No, it is a Vedanga. Maybe my question, the
Vedanga.
phrasing of the question is wrong,
Vedanga.
but yeah. So,
Vedanga.
yeah, it is a Vedanga.
Vedanga.
Then which body part does Jyotirvidya
Eye.
represent?
Ice.
Eyes. Correct. Netra, eyes. Then name the rocky planets.
Mercury, Venus,
Okay,
Earth,
Venus,
Mars.
Earth, Mars.
Correct. Perfect. The first 4 planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Correct.
But even
How many
moon, I
planets?
mean, moon has got so many craters. I mean, how can one ignore moon?
That's
Yeah,
not
but
a
moon
planet.
is not a planet.
That's not
Moon
a planet.
is a satellite. Moon is a satellite.
But still, we are
Not a
using it as
planet.
moon sign and everything, right? So moon has
Yeah,
equal
it is a
significance
graha.
and importance.
See, astronomically, I am asking rocky planet. I am not asking astrologically. Okay.
I got
Okay.
that one wrong. I got 3 wrong so far.
It is okay. No problem. See, it is
I'm being
better to be
honest.
wrong now. Sorry.
I've got 3 wrong so far.
It is absolutely fine. Wonderful. Excellent. I wish every question you go wrong. No problem. See, until unless you know that you're going wrong, you will not correct yourself. That is a funda. That is okay. How many planets are there in the solar system?
8.
8.
Correct. Perfect. 8. Why?
Number
Pluto
of
is
Shani.
not. Pluto
Pluto
is
is
no
not a planet.
planet.
Pluto is
Yes.
not a planet.
Then in ascending order, if you write the names of the planet, anybody could tell?
Mercury,
Venus,
Venus, Earth,
Earth,
Mars,
Mars,
Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Perfect. Yes. Very
Ma'am,
good.
what do you say for that? The shortcut. Something
My very
My mother.
educated mother just served us noodles. Okay. I'll send it to you all. No, don't worry.
Yes, yes.
Okay, then how many zodiac signs are there in astrology?
12.
12.
12.
Perfect. Name them in order.
Aries, Taurus, Gemini,
Mesha,
Cancer,
Vrishabha,
Virgo,
Mithuna,
Libra,
Yeah.
Scorpio,
Karkataka,
Sagittarius,
Simha,
Capricorn,
Kanya,
Aquarius,
Tula,
Pisces.
Vrishchika,
Hmm.
Dhanu, Makara, Kumbha, Meena.
Perfect.
Just in
Excellent.
English, I don't know in
No
Sanskrit yet.
problem. No problem. Slowly you will learn. And then how many styles? Actually, systems of styles. So
3.
it is not
3.
4.
3.
North Indian, South Indian, Northeast Indian, and Western. 4.
Oh, Western I
Northeast
didn't write.
Indian,
I wrote
yes,
only 3.
that is
Okay.
okay. No problem. So there are 4.
North,
What is the
Western.
Northeast
okay.
Indian style?
Northeast Indian I had shown last class. I have
West
shared it.
Bengal, we have not seen. West Bengal chart, we have not seen.
Yeah,
Mamta
not-
Banerjee.
Okay.
Okay. No, I'll share the PDF if I have not, but I think I
Okay.
have. You can see the description link in the
And we'll
description.
get the answers also on this North Indian, which 4?
Sorry.
Which systems of nature charts, which you said, North Indian.
North Indian, South Indian, Northeast Indian, and Western. 4.
I didn't write the Western. I got only 3.
No problem. No problem. Anyways, we are not referring. For us, only South Indian is important right now. So it is all right. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think I've exceeded your time, but I enjoyed explaining because I enjoyed doing my research on getting the charts for y'all. And I hope you also have, it's very interesting, it's very fascinating to see.
Ma'am?
Yeah. Yes,
So
yes.
you noted my name, no? So that one I
I
asked.
have noted your name. Mesh
Yeah.
Rashi is what you're saying in November 9th. And according to that sun sign, it is coming Scorpio, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will see.
Okay,
I
Thank
will
you,
see.
Miss. Lovely class.
Thank you, ma'am.
I
you,
want
ma'am.
to
Okay,
ask you one.
Thanks. Yeah, sorry.
I want to ask you,
Yes.
do we have any books in library for
In life.
reference?
Yeah, okay. I don't have my mobile here. I will send you the cover photo of the book that I refer to, which
Okay.
has been told to me by Balachandra sir.
Okay.
So yeah, it is a wonderful book, a foreign author. So I was wondering whether foreign authors are to be relied on or not. But sir said, no, you should read foreign authors more than Indian authors. I was surprised. But indeed, a very well written book and so beautifully written. I will share with you the details on WhatsApp.
Is it possible to upload in the website, Sharavana Vedic website?
The book?
Yeah, as such.
I'm not aware. I will see if I can find a cracked version of it because
Okay.
on Kindle it is for 143 rupees or 200 something, and the hard copy of it is 1,400 or 1,500.
Okay.
But maybe we may get a cracked version of it online. I will check and get back to you.
Fine. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. Good night.
Welcome.
Thank
Good
you.
night. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.